Now, hello everyone. My name is Wycliffe Nyafwanga, and I'm an NGO fundraising and resource mobilization expert. Now, today I want to talk to you about some simple documents. I'll call them simple documents because most often they are not required in the call for proposals, but which determine whether your application often succeeds or not. Many of you struggle with grant writing, and I've received a lot of complaints or a lot of inquiries on what it takes for a grant application to be successful. Well, this is not wholesome training on how to develop fundable grant writing. I'm just going to give you a secret of some attachments and why these attachments are very critical to help you fundraise. Now, the first attachment is what is called impact documents. We all know that donors don't fund the work, donor funds what work. So more than once, donors will want to know whether you have the experience or whether you have the evidence for implementing similar project. So what we tell people to do is that at the annex, even if this document is not required, please make it a priority to always attach an impact document because it will communicate the impact to the donor, and then the decision will be made on the rationale that you are going to scale what has worked and you're not going to scale the work. And number two is, of course, registration certificate. Legality is very important. In this age of digital technology and a lot of communication, there are people who could be running briefcase NGOs. So attaching certificate is a demonstration that you are a legal entity. The next thing is a YouTube impact link. You know, more than once I have encountered a situation during proposal review where you need an extra information to make a decision whether to give funds to one organization. So if they have a YouTube link, then it's easy for us to go to YouTube link and look at what they are doing, explore the impact, and use the impact information to make decision. Another one is what is called sustainability strategy. In this age of climate change mitigation, sustainability strategy is very, very important. So develop a sustainability strategy and also attach it to the application. I will explain, or let me just emphasize right now, that if the size of the attachments are limited, then you can provide link, because I'm sure somebody will need it later at one point or the other. Sustainability strategy can be accompanied also by another document called safeguarding. You can add a paragraph in your technical application about your commitment to safeguarding, or you can attach the document, still very important. The next one is demonstration of governance practices. Your capacity to manage resources is directly proportional to the strength of your governance. So you can mention you have a board with KPI and the organization has constitution. So the organization is working based on certain set of policies. CVs of the project staff. When you're told to give CVs of project staff, don't just give CVs. At the top of the CV, put the picture of the staff at the right or the left top corner, and write the name at the bottom and the experience. For example, if I am a professional accountant, I can write FCPA Wycliffe Nyafwanga. If I'm professional project management professional, I can say that Wycliffe Nyafwanga PMP or something like that. So it gives credibility to your team. Also remember to actively engage your social media, because during due diligence, the primary source of information before going to your office is social media. If you are a small organization that is just starting up and you don't have a website, you can take pictures and YouTube videos and put them on YouTube, put them on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, where somebody can generate much information and understand further details about your organization. Then there is previous contract. If I'm doing a project with the UNICEF about nutrition, and I did another project by another entity about nutrition, then I can attach the previous contract to build our credibility or provide a link to it. Another fundamental thing is the success story. Success story shows that the last investment produced impact. So attaching success story is actually committing to the donor that you have experience, and it also shapes the programmatic planning or the implementation plan should you get the project. And then you can also submit a previous report or the third-party M&E report or the final report. But there should be a report which communicates the overall achievement of the project. What we are doing in all of this is to generate evidence that you are not a briefcase NGO, demonstrate your reliability, your capacity, your capability, and also shows the donor that is dealing with a credible entity. I've reviewed the proposal, but that NGOs that have got this additional document, sometimes they put these documents in the cloud or Google Drive or whichever. Then they provide the link that for further information on this kind of documents, check the link. We check those links. I've reviewed a number of these. You check the links and they give you further information and you make a decision. So thank you so much. Let's see you in the next video. Bye for now.